Hello to my Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Aries. Let's get into it. Let's start out with setting an intention. Sending everybody lots of love and light. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Aries. Let's get into it. Let's get right on into it. I am valued by my community. There it is. I am valued by my community. Talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but wherever Aries is in your birth chart. Okay? So keep that in mind, wherever Aries is in your birth chart. So you want to keep that at the forefront of your mind. All right. Your reading, Aries, is really going to be around divine drive, soul mission, ignition, and also courageous rebirth. You're actually going through a rebirth, igniting the divine flame within yourself, right? Let me see. We got a couple of things that's coming up. So right now we're currently in Scorpio season. Even though these readings are all timeless, we're currently in Scorpio's birthday season. So we're in Scorpio season. You and Scorpio actually are ruled by, y'all have a common planet that y'all are ruled by, and that's Mars. That's your ruling planet, Mars, which is the Tower card, right? So you're having an awakening. Excuse me, you're having an awakening, right? You have this warrior spirit. You're clarity, you're looking at the inner warrior spirit that you have, your clarity, and also this sacred fire that you have within yourselves, which is a great thing, right? But you're also looking to break some kind of generational cycle, chain, and curse, like everybody is, right? And that's when we're in Scorpio season. Great time to do it. Great time to do it. We have 8 major moon phases. There's that number 8 again. We have 8 major moon phases in a cycle, in one cycle. There's that number 8 again. Scorpio's card, they rule 8th house, right? That's the death. And so anytime you're trying to close out cycles, ideally you want to close out cycles in love. Let's see what the current situation is, right? 4 of Wands, right? So you have a new and exuberant love either already in your life or coming into your life, right? That you're trying to attract, and you're an emperor, right? So you're returning to your power, alignment, structure, and self-mastery here. And remember, all of this is genderless, just so we're crystal clear. This is the illustrator. So illustrator, you got these 2 women here. So it could be 2 women, 2 men, whomever. People are just motivated by different things. Some people feel like something is their way or the highway. You could be a person that's very structured and very organized, whatever. Whatever works for you, right? Whatever inspires you. Whatever inspires you. But what somebody is starting to realize is that you're learning what is significant to you in love. This is going to be so key, because not just in your love life, but in your personal and your professional life, the polarity to the 4 would be 7, which is the Justice card, right? You're not going to do an injustice to yourself. Let's say, for instance, this is a job. You have a new and exuberant job that you are like, oh my God, I applied for this job. I love it. Like, this is exactly what I prayed for this job. Perfect, right? It couldn't be any more perfect. Well, I mean, I sat down, I really thought about it. I gave it some time. This is what I prayed for. Perfect job, right? Or I feel like I'm valued by my community in that job. At some point, there are going to be some differences because we're in human form, right? Some things are going to be, some people are going to be like, I don't necessarily agree with that. Can we table that? Can we come back to it? You know, that kind of thing. In your meetings and things like that, right? Because some people are more free-spirited than others in that. That would be Knight of Wands energy, right? So Knight of Wands would bring us back down to 3 of Wands, which means let's talk about it. Let's table that. We can talk about it. Let's kind of step away from something, right? Meaning we're not going to give it any more air right now, right? and we can come back to it, right? We can come back to it. So somebody has something new and exuberant coming across their path, and I love this, right? That you and your person are going to now be talking through things. You and your new person are going to be talking through things, right? I love that. Current, yeah. Ace of Wands, yeah. Ace of Wands here. This right here lets me know you have a new project coming in. So this could be a job for somebody. But you also have a new project coming in. But it's also in your personal life too. It's like, okay, this is something new. This is something new. Right? We sit around, we have warm fireside chats. We rolled the dice. We laughed at some things. It was funny. It was ha ha he he funny. But now we've hit a snag. Right? We've hit a snag. Like people do in relationships. Okay, let's step back. Because somebody almost feels like they were baited into something, right? Somebody felt like they were, this four and ace would be 5. Somebody feels like they were baited into something. So somebody could either be like, okay, it's my way or the highway, and I'm not going to stop until I extinguish your flame. So bully you out of having any more motivation or inspiration anymore. Or until it goes my way. Because I felt like I was baited into something, right? And then you switched up on me, right? Right? So that could be kind of sort of where you are. So that's going to be the breakthrough for you, mental clarity from spirit. It's like, okay, I don't need to get this any more air right now. I need to, yeah, because something is almost driving somebody to drink. Here we had the Page of Cups here. Could be a younger person involved, and this car flipped out sideways. Somebody could be like, this is just driving me to drink. Like, I don't get it. I feel like, okay, I'm confused. But remember, a lot of it has to also do with generationally how people were raised as well, right? Because if you add alcohol onto this fire with air, all you need is air. Something just takes off like a wildfire. Think about it. You even like get a spray bottle, put alcohol in it, and put it on the fire. Obviously, it's air. You don't have to blow on it. It's just air, right? Next thing you know, burn down, completely burn down. So once a person said they don't want to talk about something, move on. It's over. Yeah, there it is. Somebody got their blindfolds on. Somebody's like, okay, they feel like they were blindsided by something. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. Somebody says no. Because somebody did not go to... Somebody could be saying that they love somebody, but something drove somebody to drinking, or like about to drink, or something having to do with something. Somebody don't want to talk about something anymore. They feel like they were baited into something, and that's just the end of that. Yeah. Now something seems like it was an argument. You know, so somebody just wants to go back to school. They want to put their fire. Remember, you all are ruled by the energy planet, right? So you can put your energy into a whole lot of different things, right? If it wasn't for Mars, Mars is the energy planet. It gives everybody their energy, everything on planet Earth, their energy, right? So somebody don't want to put their energy into drinking. Somebody would rather put their energy into going back to school. Somebody don't want to put their energy into feeling like they're constantly being baited into something, and then next thing you know, a fight explodes. Somebody don't want to put their energy into that. They're tired of just being blindsided. Whoever this is, this could be you. You could feel like, hey, I don't. If it's something that's driving me to drink, I don't want to be. So this could be you. If this is you, kudos to you. Kudos and congratulations. So you got something new. Somebody is, try to get their rest. Somebody would rather just get some rest. So yeah. So what you're talking about is heartbreaking for somebody, right? Somebody feels really, really heartbroken because somebody just feels like, they were trying to heal something. They just thought they wanted to talk about something, whoever this is. So you could have been in a relationship with somebody where you felt like it was new and exuberant and this is good and all this other stuff, but something, this could be a family member, this could be friends, this could be something, but somebody's just like, they just over it. They don't want to talk about something anymore. They just feel like they were blindsided. It's just something gave somebody just nightmares. 4 and 3 is 7 plus 2 is 9. Something gave somebody nightmares. Yeah, something just triggers nightmare. Somebody feels like they just they're not y'all are, who you and somebody are not motivated by the same things. You and somebody are clearly not motivated by the same things, and somebody was left holding the bag. Four coins connects us with Capricorn. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn, just so we're crystal clear. But somebody feels like they were left holding the bag. It could be a young person. They could have felt like, okay, they were left holding the bag, like between two people arguing constantly. And it affected their 10th house because they rolled 10th house. 10th house is the house of career and vocation, and it affected their career and it affected their calling on their life. So they just done. Somebody is just so freaking done. They're just done. Just the chaos and confusion. And so you could be the person that's just like, you're done. It's just too much. It's too much baiting and switching going on. Yeah, so you knew something. The Empress card is that you're putting your energy into growing your abundance and your prosperity. If it's causing people to drink, and if it's causing people to be motivated by something totally different, then whatever, you're just, yeah. If somebody feels like they're left holding a bag where it's affecting their career and it's affecting their the call on their lives, then yeah, here we have the Queen of Coins here. So somebody is quite resourceful. Somebody is quite resourceful. So that's what it is. So you have some good news coming across your path, but your whole reading really is all about where you're deciding to put your energy. Some people will be putting their energy towards love, and some people are at a point in their lives they're like, listen, if it's gonna cause me to start, if it's gonna cause me to drink and whatever, and I'm valued by my community, I'd rather not. Yeah. So somebody's a succubus spirit. So wealth is within your reach. And so your well of joy is within you, right? That's right. That's what you're tapping into. Yeah, remember your planet is also a sexual planet. It's also a planet of energy. It's a planet, and this is for whoever you are. Aries, wherever Aries is in your birth chart, somebody had a first impression of you. And it was new, like you were new and exuberant love in their lives, and y'all were just going to be just, who knows, going to the amusement park and getting on the water rides and the real high ones that go all the way up to the top, whatever. Y'all be getting in the water. Who knows what y'all traveling here, going there, all of that. And so somebody has put their energy into something else. Somebody has put their energy into something else, right? Somebody has put their energy into something else. And again, you could be confused by something, but again, until you can get to the root of something, you will never know. Until you can get to the root of something, you will never know. Yeah. You may be assuming something, because I'm seeing succubus energy, which is a sex demon. Somebody could be assuming something, right? Something that you heard. It could be another fire sign. There's a Leo involved in something here, because 4 and 5 Leos rule 5th house. There's a Leo somewhere. Somebody likes to go out for drinks. I don't know who that is, but somebody likes to go out for drinks and likes to gossip. Yeah, somebody likes to go out to drink and likes to talk about stuff. Like they can't, somebody's fixated on something. They just can't let something rest. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, wealth is within your reach. You are who they pray for. Anyway, the angel of prophecy and wisdom is with you. Angel of prophecy and wisdom is with you. Bottom line is that you and somebody are y'all are motivated by different things. So somebody got some familiar spirits around them. You could have some familiar spirits around you. You gotta be careful with familiar spirits, because they never really get to the end of something. It's just like something just took off like a wildfire, right? So your ancestors are proud of you. Make room for a new blessing. Somebody could be having a baby. So it may not be you, but you like making room for a new blessing. It could be news of a baby in your family. Anything. So the dispenser of justice is with you. Archangel Michael, the dispenser of justice, is with you, right? So, but yeah, somebody was baited into something. Somebody was baited into something. So, yep, and somebody was left holding the bag when it comes to like their career and their calling, you know, on their lives, right? So their 10th house, in other words, right? Angel Raphael, the healer and protector of travelers, is with you. And so your laughter is medicine, whoever you are. More money is coming soon. And adjust your crown chakra. Document your dreams day and night. You have the gift of clairvoyance. This is seeing things clearly now. Don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. Treat yourselves to a spa day. Whoever you are, treat yourselves to a spa day. Like something was, like I said, somebody like, and I'm just saying what I'm seeing here in this card here, is somebody felt like something was there where the highway, and somebody could have well, I can't say mistaken. Somebody was fixated on something. It was literally driving somebody to drink. It was almost like somebody's like, I gotta prove somebody is lying about something. This is what this is. Like somebody's like, I gotta prove that somebody is lying about something. I gotta find a way to bait them. It was like somebody couldn't sleep, literally up day and night. I gotta get them to talk about heartbreak. I gotta get them to talk about this. I gotta get them to talk about that. And so many people have so many things in common. So many things in common. But somebody was just like, I gotta get them to talk about this. I gotta get them to talk about that. So let's say, for instance, you're a reader online, right? And let's say an ex or something is secretly watching you, right? Just because this may help somebody. Just because you're talking about something doesn't mean that it's your story. I tell people that all the time. Because it doesn't mean that it's your story. Somebody is hell bent on you saying something. You could be a reader. You could be a reader yourself, right? But somebody is hell bent on proving that you're lying about something. But this is what you have in common with a couple of other. This is like, for real, this is what you have in common. This is what you have in common. And just hearing something, like for instance, let's say, for instance, like I said, you're just motivated by different things. You're just motivated by different things. So that's what I'm seeing here. So somebody is, this 4 and 3 means that somebody is basically saying that somebody's been talking about you. Somebody's talking about you behind your back. And there's this, whoever this Leo is, and it could be Leo, sun or moon. The reason why I say that, because you got this here. You got cups energy here, right? Who knows what's in the cup? It could be water. It could be clear water. Who knows, right? People have mocktails. So it could be mocking something else, right? But somebody's been trying to prove, like somebody would not let something die. And even if they thought, whoever you are, somebody is trying to prove that you are, somebody is I don't know who you are. I don't know, because this is the World Wide Web. But somebody is trying to say that you talk about people behind their back. That's all you do, is talk about people behind their back. So somebody has a very lustful spirit. So a lot of people have that in common. So I don't know what this is for somebody, but somebody, it's like somebody wants to go to court. Like, this is what this is. Somebody wants to go to court. Because this 4 right here, this is what excites somebody. Somebody, it's like somebody wants to go to law school or something. Like, but they're not an attorney, but they like that fight. They like to fight. So they want to be able to ask somebody some questions. Well, did you say this? Who did you mean this with? Their energy. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. Empowerment, right? Somebody likes to do a lot of moon magic. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Like I said, this energy here likes to do like dark moon magic and likes to try to bait people into things. So you're dealing with Somebody could be dealing with an earth witch who likes to use herbs. Yeah. Somebody could have somebody that lives close to you, like next door to you, and they like, or upstairs or downstairs or close, somewhere close to you that likes to use herbs. You could be dealing with a kitchen witch, somebody who likes to cook up things because it invokes things, right? So that's what I'm seeing for you all. Somebody just couldn't help themselves, right? So you're focusing on self-love. So let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Yeah. So, yep. So if you have new love in your life, when it gets to talking about things that y'all don't have in common, that's a great time to have a warm fireside chat. That's what it really boils down to. Somebody was hell-bent, like it was driving somebody crazy, like literally driving them to drink, whether it was actual alcohol or mocktails or whatever. It was this couple. They could not stop themselves. It was like it was knocking somebody off their square. They were like, okay, we got to recruit whoever we need to recruit to get somebody involved here. Like we got to come up with some new ideas. This is a new project. Like this is new to us. Like we gotta drill down deeper. Okay, we tried this, we tried this, we tried that, we tried this. Like what? Lord have mercy. If people motivated by this, that's why looking at your cards here, whoever you are, that's why this self-love card came out, because source is saying if you're around these types of energies, you're checking your circle now. Now you're checking your circle, and that's what the disappointing part is, because if it were me and I had people coming back gossiping about something, well, guess what? I saw something, somebody sitting back watching something. Because that's what the moon is the moon exposes secrets. Like, so somebody's secretly watching something. And somebody came back to me and said, guess what? I saw such and such, and they talking about you. And that's what, right there is what they talking about you. Yeah, fertility. This right here, somebody, like I said, somebody's dealing with some people who like to plant seeds. That would be the end of the friendships right there. Somebody likes to plant seeds. But people are motivated by different things. People are motivated by different things. I see your abundance and your prosperity growing, but that's not how my abundance and prosperity would be growing. Just by, racing back and forth to court trying to sue people for stuff. I will cut those friends off with the quickness. But that's what this is. That's what this is here. Somebody practices moon magic, right? Somebody practices moon magic. We're in first quarter moon, right? We're in the first quarter moon. The moon is moving into Pisces. So this lets me know that somebody has studied someone's birth chart. This is what this is. Somebody has studied someone's birth chart. And so trying to get somebody to say something that may not have anything to do with whatever they think. So focus on self-love, whoever you are. Focus on self-love. Be very, very careful of what you're watching on social media. Yeah. So again, continue being valued by your community, whoever you are. Continue being valued by your community. So, yep. That is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. All right. So, let me see if there's anything else. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah. Your new circle of energies, actually is going to bring wealth to you. But somebody within your circle is a succubus because they like to drink. It's like they just hell-bent on drink. I don't know what they drinking, but they like to plant seeds. It's like somebody like to instigate a bunch of stuff. They can put that energy into something else. Going back to school, they can put the energy into something else. But whoever, I don't know. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. And let's get into the next, that's it. That's what I have for you. All right. Bye.